Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about what's going to happen. It's been a while since I did a live video for you. Everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be okay. But you know that when you're having some kind a way of like arguments or you're not getting along or anything like that, you have to understand, okay, there is always a significant pattern. Negative can be drawn by, for example, um, let's say that you were negative because some person was playing basketball and you're playing basketball and you're trying to do the right thing and you're trying to dribble and you're trying to do all the thing and then you're trying to say, you're doing the right thing. No, I'm not doing the right thing. Or it's like it's like that's how it is, right? And basically that this is like a step and step situation. There's always something drawn to it. There's always something significant about it, you know, because negative can be drawn into so much significant ways and you have to be exactly how it is, right? And I know that's the feeling. I know it's a feeling, but you have to understand that negative can be bad, right? You have to try to stay positive as much as you can. It's not like, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, "Oh, do I look fancy? Do I look nice? Do I look awesome? Do I look beautiful or anything like that?" Well, it's that's how it is, right? But when you have negative, right? This is how I'm trying to do own my own way. Negative can be drawn into bad karma patterns. It's very unrealistic. It because when I try to think about the positive, not the negative, I'm trying to avoid negative. Okay, imagine yourself imagine yourself um, of a shield and you're shielding, and then negative can be is blocking you. It can't go towards you and say, "Hey, I'm not doing anything," right? You have to understand that. So, this is how it is. This is how it could be you versus them, them versus you, whatever it is. So, this is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to resonate to all of you. I hope that there are things that can be very good and you can understand that. And I know that's basically how it is at the moment. So, this is how it is at the moment. This is how you have to embrace, your own reality of saying, okay, I did this the wrong way. I'm not doing that, you know. So, this is how it is at the moment. By the way, you can look at this at the description box at the below, and you can just read what I'm going to say about what happens about arguments and everything else. Let's not go back into that pathway because I just don't want to deal with it. But in the other situations, is that this is how it kind of it's like, do you ever play I Spy, or you're trying to have a magnifying glass and you're looking down, you say, "Oh, what is that?" It's like a little, try to find a top hat or anything like that. That's how it is. You're trying to find different ways. Okay, different ways. So that's how it is at the moment. I know it seems to be that this is how it is gonna be, and I know that this is gonna be how it's gonna be, and basically it has to be where it was. Okay. Now, the seven of spades represents air signs, and the air signs is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's going to be more to it. Seven of Spades represents that there could be arguments. The seven's not getting along, whatever it is. So in a way of that, it has to have the right. There's that I'm going to say you have to find a problem to find a solution. Help be part of a problem to find a solution. That's what you have to do. And this is how it is at the moment. So, you can see it as a way of knowing what to do. Um, and I know it's been a while since I did a video because it's just been so long. It's just been so long, and I know how it is at the moment. I will start to do cards and all that. So please remember that you can watch it as you can do it, and I hope that everything seems to be okay with it. So just give me 1 second, and then I'll do as what I'm going to say. So basically, this is how it is at the moment. Um, so basically, this is how it is. If you have any questions, any comments, you can ask a question at the top chat. You can say something. I'll try to answer it for you. Only one question. Remember, if you're a subscriber, you only have 5 minutes or longer. Can send messages or anything. Okay, so this is how it is at the moment. Please feel free to enjoy, and I hope that it will seem to be okay. All right. So, further ado, we're going to see who's going to be that about you versus them. Anything by that. So, here it is. Remember that this is the seventh space, so this is how it could be negative going by. It's been a while since I did this. It's been a while since I did some of these cards. It's just been a while. What I mean by being a while, it's just been a while. Uh, so this is how it is at the moment. And it seems to be that everything can be impossible, but you have to seize the moment and knowing how it is. So this is how it is at the moment. I'll do anything that represents that, and I hope that everything seems to be okay. So further ado, I'll get everything all settled in and then everything else. First I need to do something here. Let's see. I'm trying not to go slow, but I think I am. So just give me 1 second. Okay. I'll do my little stuff here. Everything organized. Just kind of have it a way of that. All right. This is how it is at the moment. So this is between you versus them. Any arguments, anything. So this is how it is. I'm not very good at shuffling, but I'll try my best here. It's hard to do it. So, like I say, if you have any questions and comments or any question, do it in the top thing, and then if you that, so here we go. We're gonna start with the first pile and work our way up. Right. So first I'll do. Oh, I know what I'm going to do because I forgot. Forgot to put these. First, we're going to start with. So who represents Aries? We're going to start with that. Aries. The sun in Aries is a new beginnings. This is how it is for the first one. So this is how it is. Let's see who's going to be you versus them, whatever. So here we go. Hang on, we gotta do that. And then basically we're going to do one of the other cards. So this is how it is. That how is it going to be? So we have, okay, so we have the Ten of Swords is reversed. We have the Devil that's reversed. Interesting for that. The Four of Wands is upright, and the King of Swords is upright. Interesting. See, now there's the thing. So the Four of Wands represents marriage. Now this is how it is at the moment. Okay, when I see this in a different way, we see it as a different way, right? I always say that. Now, the thing is, the thing is why that I'm trying to do a good way of knowing what to do and face the facts of what's happening, because this is how it kind of resonates to all of you. It's because negative can be drawn into sections, different parts, right? So if we look at, so Aries, you're a fire sign, okay? A fire sign, basically, if you are trying to make it up to them, like, okay, if it's you, you have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, this is for them, all right? So this is them. This is still you as you're reading, but we're going to see it as what it is. So what's the opposite of the Ten of Wands reversed for Aries? You versus them. So what is that in this particular area? You're only going to do one card because I'm not going to fit all the cards. So, aha, there we go. There we go. So basically it means that we have the Three of Swords. We have a bit of air signs in this picture. We have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So we have actually six zodiac signs in one reading right now. Basically the thing is that you're trying to get your own situations. You're trying to figure out that what's happening. um, and there's always some anything that is very unrelatable, or so you have to understand how it kind of believe in that, right? You have to understand that there could be circumstances, there could be very different ways. uh, it's all about that, right? So in the meantime that you're trying to do what is expected, you have to do the right thing, and I always say that, right? So you know yes, you're going to a wedding, but if you're going to a wedding, for example, and you're having, let's say you're having a heartbreak and you're whatever it is, I understand that. I understand that anything is not going your position. It's just how it is. You have to face the facts that you can do what's right and what's and not wrong, right? And that's how it is, right? So that's how it is, right? So that's why when you think about the seven of spades, for example, it reminds me that there could be more negative, like more, and you have to understand that there could be other ways to try to enjoy what it has to be, and I know it seems to be that. So this is how it kind of represents that, and I can see why. So you have to understand that it's just how it is at the moment, and I can understand how it would represent that. So you have to embrace that. You have to embrace your own reality, saying, okay, I got this. I know what's going to happen. It will, right? So you have to understand that. But the thing is, before we get to the next reading here, this is how it kind of is at the moment. You know uh, like I say, it's like almost like biting the bullet, but you're missing the bullet. You know, so it has to be that. Now, I know it seems to be that I'm trying to not put lots of stuff on here, but you know, it has to turn out where it was, where it has to be. It's we have to think of the outside the box. Get it? Outside the box, yes. Um, and I know why. I know that you don't see the cards right now because that this is in the way. But I'll put it here. Uh, so we're going to try to find one card that represents that. So I'll try to do this one way or another to find what's happening in this situation for Aries, you versus them for that part. And I know that this reading can be a little bit long, so just give me. So we have Page of Air. So I'm gonna try to read you this, and if it represents this, this is how it is at the moment because it has to be good at the moment. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, oh boy, Page of Air. Yeah. All right. So this is how it is. Page of Air. It says situations. You will likely receive new information that represents uh, presents a challenge or delays. The message may come from someone who speaks bluntly and without thoughtfulness, but don't take it personally. What is important is the message, not the messenger. People. A youth who is often intelligent, honest, and endlessly uh, curious. A person who is analytical with a brilliant intellect and who can reveal the truth behind situations, fair, logic, unemotional, impulsive. In additional meanings of this card is a new challenge, a contract or agreement, constructive criticism, legal matters, and gossip. All right, so you have to understand that that you can be anything of the words that I tell you in this reading. This is how it is at the moment. Like it seems that you have challenging information delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Like, that's how it is at the moment. Like you can't sit there and say that, oh, woe is me, I have whatever I want to do. I have negative. I don't want to face the negative. I don't want to face my own reality or anything like that. Yeah, okay. Like go with the flow. Go with everything else. But you must remain that everything can switch in a moment. Energies can switch back to back, left to right, middle, whatever it is. You have to you have to have a beneath there's an old saying here, never cry over spilled milk. It's like, you have to embrace that when there is negative going on, fight it, leave it be, or or just face the consequences, which means that if you face the negative, try to face the positive, switch the negative around into a positive. It That's how it is. That's how it kind of is at the moment because you have to face that. You have to face and think, okay, it's like when I look at the Three of Swords, it represents heartbreak. It represents that. But if it's reversed, it won't have heartbreak. But you have to emphasize that. You have to look at things in a different way, right? So that's what you have to do. You have to embrace that. That's how it is at the moment. So exactly how it is. But that's why this is going to be still going through. This is how it is at the moment. So try to do your best, and I hope that everything will turn out where it has to be for you, and I hope it will. All right. So we're going to go to the next reading. Thank you. Thank you for praise. So I'll put the card somewhere. Put the card there. Next one is Taurus. Practicalities, and that's the Sun and Taurus. So we have that, all right? And you still have the 7 of spades with that because that's how it is at the moment. Okay, so this is how it is at the moment. So try to take it as it resonates to all of you. So anything about Taurus, anything that is anything represents Taurus. What is Taurus doing? So we have that, and that. Right, so we have King of Wands is upright. Then we have the Six of Swords reversed. That's very interesting. The Hierophant is reversed. And the Eight of Wands is upright. That's interesting for this reading. There's something going on, right? This is like almost fire signs as well. So we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a good reading for Taurus as well, but there's something going on. So what's the opposite of the Six of Swords reversed for Taurus? So the Eight of Swords reversed. That's interesting for this reading. Interesting. There is some kind of, I'm not going to say conflict, but almost like that. But I know it kind of seems to be that in a way. There's, when you look at the cards, they're kind of be okay with you, but they're very different at the moment. Things could change in a moment. Anything can happen. So let's try. Let's think about our parts. Let's think about that. So let's see how it is at the moment. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So this is how it is. So that's not bad for having the act card. That's interesting. So let me try to figure this out. Let me try to understand how it is at the moment. So let's see. The Magician, here it is. This card signals that it is the right time to begin new projects. If you had any doubts about your ability to manifest your dreams, leave them behind. In fact, the more self-confidence you have, the more success you experience. Fortunately, the angels can boost your inner strength if you will call upon them for help. Although you may not feel ready to move forward upon your path, you are actually more prepared than you realize. Your life experiences have trained you for this moment, and the opportunities available to you at this time are magical. It is not necessary to take any more classes or read any more books, which would only delay you from walking through the door that is presently open for you. Take focused action with respect to any plans you have been preparing for. Additional meanings of this card. No more no more procrastination. Magical occurrences. Concentrated efforts, unexpected resources. Archangel Raziel is the wizard-like angel of spiritual secrets and mysteries, who will open doors of opportunity for you. He will also speed you along the pathway of manifestation so you will enjoy success much more quickly than seems logically possible. So it means that like no more procrastination. That's how it is, right? You have to you have to leave the procrastination alone. And I know what procrastination means. It means that if you have procrastination and let's say you're leaving it behind the back burner, you're leaving it there until you're ready to take it off. Now, for example, okay, it's like it's like a pot of um, no, it's not. No, procrastination is like it's like a book. Okay, you have the book with you. You're having a book, and then you're procrastinating about it. You're not going to be leaving it and putting it back onto the shelf. You're putting it right next to you until you seem to be okay. I'm going to finish the book and then I'll put it back, or I'm just going to leave it right beside me until I read it again. That's what procrastination is. You're leaving something at the back burner and leave it there. But no more procrastination, which means you put that book back into the shelf and leave it there. That's what it is, right? So it means that in this reading, Taurus, that you have to understand that you need to understand how it is. Okay? The Eight of Wands represents that there is travel involved. There's something going on. You could be traveling. You could do whatever it is. It's your decision. It's your having a give and take situation. I'm giving you this reading. You're taking the information. That's what it is, right? And this is how it is at the moment. Okay? It seems to be that everything seems to be fine, dandy, whatever. I'm gonna do whatever I want. That's fine. That's fine by me. But you have to understand that when I do these readings for you, even around my other viewers who love it, you have to embrace that. You have to have a good way of knowing what to do. Okay? I'm like almost like teaching you a lesson. You have to learn, right? You have to learn your like almost your own um, mistakes, but you're not, right? That's why that's why in this reading with the seven of spades, it represents that you might have arguments, you might have not, you might try to do the right thing, right? Obviously it is. But you have to pick a side. You have to understand that okay, I got this. Really? Do you got this? You do, right? You just have to go with the flow. All right, Taurus? You just have to go with the flow. Obviously, you have to do that. All right? That's how it is at the moment. So take it as this resonates to you, and I hope it seems to be all right. All right? All right. That was good for Taurus. On to the next one. We have on your negotiation relationship skills. Gemini, is communications. Welcome, Gemini. Welcome. This is how it is at the moment. I hope that it seems to be okay with you. I hope it is. Right? So here it is. So anything that represents Gemini in this picture, anything that represents that. So we have Page of Swords is upright. And we have the Hermit. Interesting for upright. Five of Wands is upright. Knight of Swords. This is interesting. So we have we have air and fire in this picture. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius again. It's very different in this reading. Um, there's always a back and forth situation. But look at this. Look at this. We have four uprights. It's not bad. It seems to be that everything seems to be okay. Seems to be it's not gonna be like uh what is it impossible for you, but you have to make it impossible. What I mean is that it's how it is. So you have to gratify this as how it is at the moment. It seems to be that everything seems to be well known to you. Anything can be respectful. Like for example, Gemini, you're having the Hermit card, and Hermit card for upright represents that you're trying to find a soulmate. It's basically how it is, right? It's like this. It's like hone your negotiation and relationship skills. It's basically if you do that, that's what the card represents. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find that motive. You're trying to like say, okay, I got this. I know what's gonna happen. Exactly the same way. Exactly how it is. So this is how it kind of is. It's basically how it kind of seems to be very good at moment. You can try to think of it like, okay, I got this. I know what I'm going to seem to be. I know what I'm going to do. Exactly how it is, right? Exactly how it is. So, anything further ado, well, this is a good reading. Um, Basically, we're going to do this as much as I can. So basically, we're going to do this again. Now, read you one card. It says the Six of Earth. This is gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. That's the Six of Earth. I'm going to read that to you. So we're going to see that. And here we go. Here we go. The Six of Earth. It says, abundance is on the way. The universe loves a grateful heart and rewards gratitude with more abundance. You may be the recipient recipient represent recipient of this uh, bounty, or you may be the giver. Gifts may be monetary or take some other form, such as an opportunity, advice, and so forth. New career opportunities present themselves involving those who can be relied upon to be fair and responsible. Promotions, bonuses, financial rewards are all possible at this time. Additional meanings of this card, it says profit sharing, receiving a loan, the paying off debts, celebration of a job well done. So that's how it is at the moment. Basically, you're trying to, when I look at the Nine of Swords upright, it means that you're having anxiety. You're trying to not cry about it. You're trying to not having conflict. You're trying to make a good impression. You're trying to have a good impression that another, for example, about receiving a loan, you're having having a good impression of, uh, let's say your boss, or not your boss, but yeah, let's say about your boss, and your boss is saying about this and why you're crying, why you don't have, let's say for example, you don't have any money or something. The boss could give you, receiving a loan. It could, help you paying off your debts if you keep doing the right thing. Because you're trying, because when I say this to you, Gemini, um, money is greed, and money is kind of like, it's because money goes around come. Okay, that's what they say. But anyway, the point being is that, like, money can go all shapes and sizes, and it can go from one person to the next person to the next person, right? When you are receiving a loan, let's say you're trying to help somebody in need, like let's say a homeless, let's say homeless people. You're trying to do what's right. You're trying to understand what's happening. But it's you that I'm trying to say to you, okay? When you're trying to fix your own temptation, and you're trying to trying to think of give some money, or time, or effort, or new career opportunities, whatever it is, you have to understand that everything has to be according to plan. That's what it is, right? Because you're trying to not find the Holy Grail. You're trying to find what's right and not what's wrong. Okay? But you have to pick a side. You have to understand that, okay, I got this. All right. Well, if you got this, you know what I'm talking about. Because when I go back to that example of, your that money is like a greed thing, and everybody loves money, 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 money. But the thing is that when you're trying to receive a loan, or paying off your debts or whatever, you don't have to cry about it. You don't have to do that. You're trying to agree in order to disagree. All right? You're trying to do what's right and not wrong. Okay? Because I know sometimes it will bite you in the behind, and I know it is. But you have to face your own self. You have to look at yourself in the mirror saying, am I doing the right thing? And all of a sudden, you are doing the right thing. That's how it is at the moment. This is how it is at the moment. Things will change bit by bit, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. That's how it is. Everything can change in a moment. Because you're trying to look for a him, a soulmate. You're trying that person who is gonna help you, and you're trying to have a soulmate, and the soulmate will say, "Hey, can you come and help me with this?" Well, you're looking for a soulmate. That's what you have to do. You have to have a right problem to find a solution. That's how it is, Gemini. Because it has to make sense for you. It has to make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it's like what I'm talking about. What what am I talking about? Right? Does it make sense to you? It probably does. But in your way it could not. It could not. So you have to understand that right now you have to do exactly what I'm trying to say to you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything like that. But I'm trying to help you to understand what the cards are going for you, not for me, for you. Okay, that's how it is, Gemini. All right. So remember how it is. Okay, exactly how it is. Right. On to the next one. We have focus on your home and love. Cancer. Right. So we have that. Let's see. Tell me something what's going on with Cancer. Anything that is good. Anything that can be good at the moment. Let's see how it is. Okay, so the sun is reversed. The temperance. Interesting. The chariot is upright. And the lover is reversed. Interesting for that. Interesting. You're not okay, so the chariot is like almost like you're falling in love, but lovers is not. You're trying to you're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to exactly how it is. Cancer. The things for this reading for you, Cancer. Okay, you have to face your face, which means that in my own example is that you're facing you your own face, which means your whole face expression, which means you're looking at yourself in your mirror and you're looking at it, saying, "Do I feel okay? Does my hair look good?" And basically, what I'm trying to say is that does my hair look good? Yeah, it does look good. Funny, right? But anyway, back to the reading here. This is how it is at the moment. There is always something going on in this reading. You're trying to do what's right, not wrong. Um, you're trying to think of something. You're trying to, yeah, you're trying to think of something. You're trying to enjoy about thinking about all the possibilities. You're trying to embrace. Hmm. But interesting with that. Just interesting. You know, you're trying to do what's right and not wrong. Um, But let's fine. Let's do this. Let's see how it is doing. Yeah, that's right. Let's do one card. Let's see how this is. Oops, I just lost that. Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. Wow. Yeah, this is a wow for you. All right. So let's see what's happening. Of Earth, it says, you're too focused upon what you don't have. Mentally, of lack is creating a lack reality through the law of attraction. Help is close by, but your pessimism is preventing you from recognizing it. It is time to reassess your thoughts, the words you use, and your beliefs about money. Stop complaining and accept any assistance that is offered. Fortunately, matters are going to improve, and your unpleasant feelings are only temporary in the meantime. It is important that you care for your physical and emotional health. Additional meanings of this card: uncertain self-employment, financial downturns, and unsuccessful legal battles. Exactly for this card. Exactly. Because you are trying to do exactly how I'm trying to tell you. And this is seems to be why. Here is my answer about why. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Okay? This is how it is. Cancer. Okay? You need to face your own self. And when you have self employment, which means, let's say, for example, unemployment, and if you're being an entrepreneur, you have to make money. You have to make you have to make ends meet, which means you're trying to work, being a workaholic, whatever it is. You you have to understand that basically when I look at the lover's card that is reversed, is that you're not gonna find a lover. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna face that. But all it is that you are fearing, you have fears about surrounding money or the wisdom to accept help from others and uncertain self-employment. Okay, which means that the wisdom to accept help from others is that uh, help is nearby. If you're asking for help and you need help for, let's say that someone's trying to, the other readings that said about, receiving a loan or anything like that, this is how it is. The wisdom to accept help from others is that they could help you to receive a loan. They could give you a loan of money and help you the way that you're going to do it. All right. I know it seems to be that everything seems to be different, and I know it is, but you have to create your own reality. Everything has to be good, has to be, you know, relatable to you. And if it's relatable, then fine. If it's not, then so be it. You have to face that cancer because You're trying to do what's right, but I'm going to say that you're doing it wrong. You are doing it wrong. You're trying to, you're not going to say the wisdom to accept from others. You're going to say, leave it alone. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to do my own path. I'm going to do exactly what Spirit Alex is saying. All right, fine, do that. Do it my way. Exactly how it is. All right. You have to face it. You have to face it in order to believe it. You have to look at yourself in the mirror saying, okay, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm not going to sit here, do nothing, watch movies all day, watch anything else. I might as well need to go outside and go ahead and make money, whatever it is. All right, fine, you can do that. But just remember that like I say, when you have the seven spades in line and you have negative that's going by, you know, and this is why it meant for all readings here. Anyway, point being is that the seven of spades represents arguments. If you have an argument and you're trying to not, and you don't say, never mind about this stuff. I don't need this negativity anymore. Fine, just stick to it. Stick to your rights. Everyone has rights, right? That's how it is. So you have to understand that. You have to embrace that, Cancer. You can focus on your home and love. You can focus on that. But just remember that you need to accept that. You have to accept what's right, not wrong, whatever it is. Okay, exactly how it is. All right. So you just remember what I'm trying to say is, all right. This is how it is. You just have to remember that's how it is at the moment. Okay. All right. Goodness gracious. Next one is a time of celebration and success. Sun in Leo. This is joy. That's what it says. And you still have the seven spades in that. So let's see how it is at the moment. Let's see how how's this is for you. Anything that represents Leo in this situation that's going, anything that represents that, anything that has to be anything. So the tower is reversed. That's interesting. And the three of swords. That's very interesting in this reading, Leo. You have the eight of swords, eight of pentacles reversed. Then we have the knight of swords. The Knight of Swords almost looks like communication, almost like that. Uh, Maybe, or probably victory and success. It could be that. But you are having heartbreak. There's someone's having heartbreak here. Heartbreak is a bad temptation. But anyway, the point being is that while I'm going through this reading, this is how it is at the moment. This is like air and fire against each other again. You know, you can reverse the reading here. If you're fire, you're here. If you're air, you're here. So we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Then we have uh, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius for this side. So this is how it is at the moment. Anyway, back to this situation here. This is how it is at the moment, and I hope that you do the right thing. I hope that you're gonna try to do that. So we're going to do it as a temptation, and I hope that it seems to be okay for this reading. The Four of Air, it says, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. That's interesting for you. Um, there is something going on, but I'll read that for you. Okay, it says four air. Right, so it says it is time to rest. Take a vacation or just create time to regroup and rejuvenate. Retreat from the world and any stress or concerns. If you're being ill, focus upon healing. Don't rush back into action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answers you seek. If you're exhausted, all intelligent possibilities for a solution. Additional meanings of this card is the need to get more sleep, allowing more time before making a choice. The end of a stressful period, feeling mentally exhausted. Exactly. You don't need any of negative going by. You need exactly how you're trying to face it. You're trying to enjoy it. You're trying to embrace what's right and not wrong. Exactly how it is. Okay, exactly how it is at the moment. But you know how I'm saying is that the Three of Swords represents, like, you're having heartbreak. You could even have heartbreak. You don't have heartbreak. Exactly how it is, Leo. But you have to embrace that you need to step aside. You need to exactly what could happen, right? Because when you try to decide of knowing expected, seems to be that everything is fine, dandy, whatever. You have to see it as a good way. But the point being is that, like, time to rest, take a vacation, allow more time being before making a decision, meditate may provide answers, whatever you're trying to do, exactly how you wanted it. Okay? Because the point being is that when I do these readings for you in specific way, you know what I'm talking about. You absolutely know what I'm talking about, Leo. Because you know exactly who, what, where, when, why, and how. That's what you have to do. Exactly. You know exactly the five W's, one H, right? You have to understand that. But the point being, in this reading for you, exactly how I'm trying to describe it for you, you have to understand how it is at the moment. You have to sit there and think, and think, and think, and think exactly how it is. You are having the time of yourself. You're trying to think of ways. You're trying to see everything is nothing is possible, but you're making it possible. Exactly. But knowing what's happening, you have to face it. You have to emphasize of what's happening to you. Because there's no right, no wrong answer. You know, but if you're having a heartbreak and you're missing somebody, or you're not giving whatever it is, you need to just have it behind and leave it there. That's how it is. Okay, I know it seems to be that you're trying to do everything at once, maybe 2 zillion times or anything like that. But you know what, Leo? You have to face, you have to embrace, you have to think of it as a way of knowing what to do. I know it seems to be that, you know, there are reasons out there, there could be very impossible things that you don't know, but everything can be troublesome. Maybe you don't have troublesome right now, but in the meantime, things could change. You know, if you're feeling like you're feeling sad or you're feeling anything, then you have to enjoy that. You have to just sit, meditate, whatever, and just think of all the positives. But sometimes positives can change into a negative from some reason. You don't know why or how or where or what or how come or anything like that. I know that you're trying to figure something out. When I look at the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it means that you're not having you're already done with your career. You're trying to not having a career anymore. Maybe you could have a different career, or maybe you just don't want to talk about it or anything like that. But you know what? You have to face that. You have to like say, what? Like that. That's why it could be a shock to you. It could be a wow to you. But all it is, what I'm going to say to you, Leo, you have to face your own facial and look at yourself at the mirror and think like, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? Exactly how you seem to be knowing, okay? Exactly how it is. So embrace that. Embrace that, okay? If you don't know what embrace is, look it on the internet and it will tell you everything, okay? Exactly how it is. That's what the reading is for you, Leo, right? You reap what you reap what you sow. South. And this is Virgo in Devoured. All right, so this is how it is for you. What's happening with Virgo? Page of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. The Hermit is reversed. Interesting. And the Six of Swords reversed. There's something going on. Virgo. So this is between Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. That's what it would be for that. But you know what? You're not finding a basically a soulmate right now. You already you maybe got somebody. You probably have that. But remember that the seven spades represents if you have any arguments or anything like that. So you have to enjoy what's happening. But anything, this is how it is at the moment. So basically, when we go to the next reading here, uh, we are going to do this for you, Virgo. I know it would be for every other scene, every other sign, not scene. You know what I mean. Um, but this is how it is at the moment. So I'll say what's happening with this because sometimes it could change what's right, what's wrong, what's anything that represents that. So you just have to do something, Virgo, and I'll be right there for a minute. So this is how it is. I know that this seems to be what's happening right now, and I know it kind of is at the moment. So let's see what's happening in this reading for Virgo. Anything that represents what they are doing right now. So this is how it is at the moment, Virgo. Let's see how it is. You're safe and protected. Well, I'll put that there for you. Now that you don't see it, but that's what it would be. Or here, I'll show it to you. That's how it is for you. Yeah, I can put that there, or you can put that somewhere. But I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, fine. I'll put it here because you won't see it. And then let's do one more for. Or no, wait. No, not the wolf. No, I'll do something else. Okay. Do secret favors for others. There we go. That's the right card for you. So basically, if you're trying to do secret favors for others, because I'm not going to read that to you. Basically, it means that you're trying to do what's right and not wrong. Okay. If you're doing secret favors for others, so for example, like gifts or anything that is very good. It seems to be that. So that's how it is at the moment. Now, anything that can be involved with that, anything can be anything. So anything that represents that, let's see, for one of the angels, and let's read that. The Eight of Air, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self confidence, afraid to take action. There's something going on. There's something going on in this reading. What is going on here? What is going on here? Let me read this to you, Virgo. So let's see. Did I went too far? I did. Okay, so the Eight of Air, it says, you need to stay in your present situation. If you are unhappy, although you may feel there is no way out, look again. There are plenty of possibilities for freeing yourself from this situation in a healthy, harmless way. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities. Believe in yourself and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success at this time is to see the truth of the situation and then to act with faith. Additional meanings of this card is confusion, feeling helpless, the tendency to see oneself as a victim, being afraid to take action. Yeah, so it means that you're trying to not face being a victim. You don't want to be the victim. You want to be like, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to. No, don't. Because you are trying to be good. You're not to be bad. You're not going to do anything. But you have to face that. When I look at the Nine Pentacles, it means that you are still working. You still have money, everything else. But the thing is, between the opposite side, the Hermit card is reversed, which means that you're not seen to be, you're not gonna have a soulmate. You could even have somebody. I don't know, but that's how it would be, right? But if you are an illusion of being trapped, or a lack of self confidence, or afraid to take action, help is you need. Help is need. Help is your need. Okay? You need help. Which means that when you're having help, it will help you. Okay? Someone will help you, could be out of nowhere. Because they could be do secret favors for others. Exactly how that is. Okay? Exactly how it would be. Okay? Exactly. Because the point being is that while I'm trying to think of this as a good way of telling you what to do or telling you exactly what the reading is, you have to understand that, okay? This is how it has to be, okay? Because Virgo, if you're trying to do the right thing, you're doing the right thing, exactly what you wanted. But like I say, anything can change. Anything can change. Okay, left, right, middle, whatever. Okay, but remember what I said. You have to take it as day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year. That's what you can understand. Okay, exactly how it is. If you face, you face. If you don't, well, you don't. Right? That's how it is at the moment. Okay, exactly. All right, just do exactly. Okay, exactly how you can understand that what's happening, what's going on, anything that represents that, anything that can help you along the way. You know what I'm talking about. So do exactly what the readings are, and you will do just fine. But remember that do sacred favors for others and hope that you will get somewhere with that. All right, that's how it is at the moment. Almost halfway through, halfway. Enjoy life with music, love, and romance. Libra, harmony. Not bad though. Not bad. Really, not bad. That's how it is at the moment. And you have the still seven of spades in that reading, so if you have anything that's anything. What's happening with Libra? Any arguments? Anything that represents that? Anything that would be uh, anything that it will be two upright and two reverse for the first for anything for Libra. Oh, okay, so the Five Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Swords is upright. Interesting for this reading. Interesting. And we have Three of Cups reversed and the Chariot is upright. Interesting. Okay, so basically the Ace of Swords represents that there's new beginnings here, you're doing the right thing, but you're not going to have a family, you're not going to have anything about that. The Chariot almost looks like you have honor, you can have love, whatever it could be, but the Five of Pentacles, I think you're losing money. I think so. I think you went into maybe debt, maybe, I don't know, but something bad might happen. And I don't know why that this is for you, Libra. I don't know, but let me check this out. Let me check this out. Let me check. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays, or change to plans. Truth delivered without tact. I think I read this on the other readings, but I guess I'm going to read this again so I can understand how it is at the moment. So let's see. Let's see how it is. Page of Air. It says situations. It says you will likely receive new information that represents a challenge or delays. The messages may come from someone who speaks bluntly and without thoughtfulness. But don't take it personally. What is important is the message, not the messenger. And then people, just a youth who is often intelligent, honest, and endlessly curious. A person who is analytical with a brilliant intellect and who can reveal the truth behind situations. Fair, logical, unemotional, impulsive. Additional meanings of this card: this is a new challenge, a contract or agreement, constructive criticism, legal matters, and gossip. So if you are not doing the right thing and you're gossiping. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the point being is that to you, Libra, is that you are, you actually not trying to be mean here. I'm not trying to be mean. Gossip is not right. It is wrong thing to do because you are trying to get what you want. You're trying to be in love. You're trying to do the right thing. You having new beginnings, whatever it is. But absolutely telling you what's happening is not my cup of tea. I'm laughing a little bit. It's not. It's really not. Because you are trying to doing what's right and not wrong. Okay? There is always something. There is always something that is most different. That's how it is at the moment. I know it seems that everything seems to be okay, know exactly what you want, knowing what it seems to be very good, whatever it is. But you have to understand what's happening, exactly how it is, exactly how it is at the moment. Because when you have to pick a side and you do everything wrong, you have to fix it. I can't fix it for you. You have to fix it. You have to fix it. And when you fix something, you have to be logic and honest. But don't be impulsive. Don't be having gossip. Don't talk about people behind their backs or anything like that. That's negative. Don't. It's just how it is at the moment. You have to you have to pick a side. If you're doing positive, you're doing positive on the left. The right of my hand, you're doing to be the negative. Drop the negative. Put that negative across the side. Put it into put it on the ground. Put it on the whatever it is. Leave it alone. Think of it as a positive way. Think with positive. Don't think with the negative. Okay? Because you have to know what's right, not what's wrong. That's how it is. That's how it is, Libra. Okay? You can fight your own motives, you can do whatever you want, but basically, this reading here is for you. Okay, and the Seven of Spades represents that as well. I know that this reading seems to be long for you, but that's what it has to be doing, okay? Halfway through. A passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Scorpio. Passion. What's new with Scorpio? What's happening? What's happening with... Yeah, what's happening? Four of Swords. Is that right? Judgment. Interesting for that card. Knight of Swords reverse, and the Devil's reverse. All right, so basically, there's something going on in this picture. Basically, you're resting. Obviously, you are. Judgment. Basically, you're waiting for something that will come into your way, probably intuition. Exactly how it would be for that. You know, uh, you probably did have victory, but the victory is not on your side anymore. And the devil reverse means that you're not having any chaos going on or any violation or anything like that. So, you know, for the representation of the seven of spades that represents for you, Scorpio, is basically if you're having an argument or anything like that, you probably left it alone. There's no negative anymore. Anything that is at the moment. But anyway, the point being is that in this reading is that this is how it is at the moment. I know that seems to be that everything can be very crispy or anything not. But anyway, this is how it is at the moment. So I hope that you will enjoy this. So let's see. Let's see what represents for you, Scorpio. The Magician. Aha. You ready? You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Exactly. I'm going to read this card for you because it's basically how it would be for this reading. I hope that will be good. This card signals that it is the right time to begin new projects. If you had any doubts about your ability to manifest your dreams, leave them behind. In fact, the more self-confidence you have, the more success you experience. Fortunately, the angels can boost your inner strength if you will call upon them for help. Although you may not feel ready to move forward upon your path, you are actually more prepared than you realize. Your life experiences have trained you for this moment, and the opportunities available to you at this time are magical. It is not necessary to take any more classes or read any books, which would which would only delay you from walking through the door that is presently open for you. Take focused action with respect to any plans you have been preparing for. Additional meanings of this card. No more procrastination, magical occurrences, concentrate efforts, unexpected resources. Archangel Raziel, it says, is the wizard-like angel of spiritual secrets and mysteries who will open doors of opportunity for you. He will also speed you along the pathway to manifestation. You enjoy success much more quickly than seems logically possible. Exactly. Basically, basically, Scorpio, I have nothing to say to you, but the only thing I'm going to say to you, Scorpio, is that you are doing the right thing, and you mostly are. There is no way of having anything that is negative, strong negative, or anything that is anything. Um, and there are times like these when you try to, do what's right and not wrong. Nothing imposes that. Um, and this is how it can be, right? So that's what it has to be right now. I know it seems to be that everything can be be very good, and I know it seems to be that, but you know how it is. You have to enjoy what's right and not wrong. You're trying to be a good person, and you can do exactly what you want to do. And I know that you're resting. I know that you're having a time and you're healing and you're doing the right thing exactly how it is. But less than more. I'm gonna say it to you, Scorpio, is that if you're doing the right thing, you are trying to have not negative anymore, something like that, you need to just press on, which means that you can just think positive as much as you can. And if you do it, you have to embrace of what's going on exactly how it is. Exactly how it is. So you know what? You have to have a leap of faith. You know exactly what you're going to do. You know what you're going to embrace. All right? Exactly how it is, Scorpio. And there's nothing more I'm not gonna say to you. But one more thing is that just do the right thing, because everything can be impossible to make it possible for you. Okay? Exactly how it is. All right? That's how it is. Halfway through, stride out into new territory. Sagittarius is adventure. There's something going on in this situation here. Basically, we're going to see what's happening. What's happening for Sagittarius? Anything? Anything? Okay, so we have that. Interesting. Okay, and there's something going on in this picture here. Um, Someone could have illness. Someone's not. Maybe I don't know. Not trying to get into detail. You're not working together. There's something there's something different in this picture here. I know it seems to be that, yeah, there's something different. There's something different. So I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna give you one card with that. The Churro, take your time. Exactly how it is. Take your time, Sagittarius. You have to heal yourself. If you're not whatever it is and you can't think of something, take your time. Exactly how it is. Take your time. Because you can't go and, you know, half-ass it and then, yeah, okay, just take your time. If you want to know why I'm saying it, is that that's what this card is. Take your time, because you're trying. So let's say if you're going to heal yourself, heal yourself. Just heal yourself. If you're not whatever it is, just heal yourself. Because in my own situation, exactly how it is for you. What the angel is going to say to you is, well, it's the same card over again. So I'll do another card that represents that. So let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna have that. The Dreamer is Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams and unexpected opportunities. So let's see how what that is for you. Let's see how that is. Okay, here we go for the Dreamer. It says, the angels bring you this card because you are entering a new and exciting phase of your life. It's important that you believe in yourself and know that the benevolent universe wants you to succeed. Now is the time for faith, commitment to your dreams. Take any necessary steps to move forward with confidence. Listen to your own inner guidance about following your dreams, but be open to information from others regarding the detailed steps to take. You may need you may need additional input or guidance from an expert before proceeding, but don't let this stall your forward movement. Actively seek the insight you need. Additional means of discard. Leaps of faith, creative solutions, unexpected opportunities, asserting your independence, the need for optimistic approaches to challenges. Archangel Metatron is the overseer of those who are new to the spiritual path and to young people who are spiritually aware. He is a wonderful guide to call upon to help you overcome awkwardness, fully commit to take an action, move forward toward the fruition of your dreams. With Metron's help, you can retain childlike awe and wonder while making your way in the world. Exactly how it is. Okay? Exactly how it is. So if you are having a nap, let's say for example, and take your time, just just have a leap of faith and follow your dreams. Exactly how it is at the moment, okay? Because like I say, Sagittarius, you're doing what's right. You're not doing wrong. You're not doing anything, okay? So if you keep this up, you're gonna make it a long way. You're going to follow your heart. You're gonna follow your dream. Okay, exactly how it is. All right. So just how it is at the moment, and I know it seems to be that everything can be well deserved for you, and I know it is at the moment. So I know that I'm not trying to do everything, but I guess this almost gonna be almost yeah. This is gonna be the last reading, by the way. So basically, this is how it is at the moment. I hope that everything seems to be good for you, Sagittarius, and I know that you can do what's right and not wrong, but just remember how this is for all of you. All right. So just remember that everything can be good. Um, and I know that you don't see this card, but you're going to see this card as well. So you need to understand that everything will take place now and again, and I hope it will be exactly how it is at the moment. Okay, So just remember one last thing before I let you all go. I know that everything seems to be very good, very significant, very good, right? And I know that everything will be all right. But in reality, you have to know exactly what you're going to do. And I hope it seems to be good, right? Exactly how it is at the moment. But remember, you have to take it step by step, day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year. And you can do exactly what I'm trying to say to you all. So remember, enjoy, and have a good day to you all. Bye for now.